Okay, my love, what are we doing today?
What if you're feeling frustrated trying to find a relationship?
Oh, I think this is a feeling lots of people have had, and what to do with it is always interesting. It's always said we all kind of respond differently. Some people shell up, go out, climb back into their holes. Other people become, shall we say, footloose and fancy free in an attempt to find something they grasp onto whatever they can find, looking for the needle in the haystack, so to speak. And then there's kind of the average person who just, stick their toe in every now and again. If they find something, they find something. If they don't, they just kind of sigh, get frustrated, and try to go back to their normal life. I think you have to kind of do, in a sense, all three. You don't want to be footloose and fancy free, but you want to be open enough to experience what the world has to offer. You don't want to just keep your toe in every now and again, because you're not going to find anything that way because you're not really looking. But beyond all that, if you try too hard, you become desperate, and desperation is not attractive. And so in a sense, your own frustrations are getting in your own way. And so it's a very hard thing to do, to let it go in order to find it. But at the same time, you have to try. So how do you do that, right? That's why it's so frustrating, because you instinctively, I think we all know, you can't try too hard because it's off-putting.
Yeah, try some, because you have to look like you're interested, but you can't do too much because then you look like you're desperate.
And then and then you all that. So what is it? Are you trying too hard? Are you trying not too hard? No. And so we're all frustrated because when there's no success, and let's face it, most of the time you're looking for a relationship, you're not having a success. And you get frustrated, and it becomes harder to go off and look. It becomes harder to feel good about yourself, which makes it harder to feel more attractive about yourself, which makes it harder for other people to find you attractive. And so it's this death spiral, and it becomes hard to step outside of it, but you have to. The only way to actually step outside and find a relationship, in a sense, is to not look for one while you're looking for one. And I know that sounds impossible.
How zen.
but you kind of have to. You have to have an open mind. You do kind of the basic things, whatever it is you feel most comfortable doing. We used Craigslist back in the day. But whatever it is, if you go to bars, go to bars. If you have a Tinder account or whatever, have a Tinder account, but for the love of God, use it safely. If you, whatever it is, your way of interacting, choose one, maybe two. Don't choose a bunch. Pick one or two. Be good at that one or two thing. Keep your mind open and see what happens. Because, we found each other. I wasn't looking for a relationship. I was looking for human connection. And oddly enough, I found exactly what I was looking for. I just didn't know it.
Oh.
And so when you keep your mind open, you can find wondrous things. And that is your daily dose of love.